was caused by something that we hadn't seen, but once got the text that there was nothing wrong, and a passenger of the impact of an impact. An impact like that is just driving to days. Your body is gone through. So that's the thing that is. Suddenly sitting there, got the ability to
217. Okay, what is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay, and my apologies for the very long intro. I was having some serious problems. Nothing seemed to want to work. And you know what? I got another problem already. I don't like my resolution. I got to crank it up. So the stream will still go on, but I got to shut it down and restart it. .36p, and then you have to go down to 1872p. It makes a big difference. Oh, happy Friday, everyone. How is everyone doing? All right, got to go through all this again. Controls. All right, I guess now I could go straight into my session. And there are 7 splits. There are 202 people entered into this session. 7 splits. All right, we are looking for split 7, split 7. Oh, yeah. Okay, that is much better. It looks so much better.
You look so calm. I mean, I expected you to be a bit more happy being the fastest.
Okay. So.
And how important is qualifying to you in a 24-hour race?
I mean, it's not really important because it's 24 hours also. You can start at 40, you can win, but it's important for the first 3-4 hours to be out of 10.
All right, let's get the chat popped out. We can get a move in here.
Quite important. It's always nice to be in front of everyone.
Green light, go, go, go.
You're currently P15. Do you think you can go faster than night qualifying? I think you can.
I hope so. First shot we did was okay, but we had a bit of
So for today's race, I have elected to go with the Audi Evo. Just trying to take a break from the Porsche.
out with everything together.
think I might have.
except with just so much experience in it.
I think the only other car I did a low fuel motorsports race with was the Lambo.
It's a little bit different. It's obviously a different concept. It's a great
Ooh! Looks like the tires was ice cold.
Slow car ahead.
Should have checked the temperature too. This car feels like it wants to oversteer. Whew. Oh my God. I might end up having to do another one of these races today back and get back in my Porsche. Oh my God! Yeah, let's do something about that traction control. 5 minutes left.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Damn it!
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Alright, we got to figure out something right now. Oh my God. All right, folks, fair warning. I can't figure this car out. It's sliding all over the place. The back end just keeps snapping around. So at this point, I'm already conceded that I'm going to finish last. And I just got to try to keep it clean so I can try to get some safety rating. And then I think I'll come back and do another stream and get back in my Porsche. Because this is going to be a disastrous race. I can tell already. If I try to get in there and mix it up with the rest of these guys, it's not going to go well. So from what I'm seeing, in order to keep this car from over-rotating, corners where I would normally be in second gear in the Porsche, I think I'm going to have to take it down to first in this Audi.
Yellow flag in sector 3. To stay on the track. We've got some light damage on the front of the car.
So what I'm getting from this is I don't feel like I can put the hammer down coming out of the apex. Going in, you're fine. It's like coming out of it. That back end wants to snap around. So it's almost like you can't put the pedal down until you straighten the car out.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful there. Session is now over.
People told me in the past they don't know how I drive that Porsche. I don't know how the hell they drive this car.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
All right, here goes nothing, you guys. $81 liters. Sky, what the hell kind of setup is that? You know what? Sorry, Sky. Holy shit. YouTuber Sky 194. I watch his videos from time to time, and he always put links. He'll do a lap, he'll show you the lap, and then he'll show you where his settings are, and then he'll put a link in the description for his setup. So you download the JSON file and pretty much drag it into the, you know, the corresponding folder, short story long or long story short. And the setup for this car, he had 81 liters of fuel in this car. No wonder that might have been a big reason why the car might have been rotating the way it was.
Seconds.
So now I've just I had to go back with a standard aggressive preset, and from there I just closed the ducts a little bit and took a few liters of fuel out of the car. By default they'll start you with 62 liters. I took it down to like 55 just to make sure I got enough to finish the race. Remember, especially now that I just changed setups at the last second, I really don't know what to expect, so I will be playing this super safe, and I'm in last place as it is. I'm starting 27. at this point, the plan is to just stay safe and get some safety points. And not only that, what's the word I'm looking for the
Green light. Go, go, go.
for the wheel rotation? I got it set at 760. It looks like it needs to be, you know,
Car on the left.
lower than that.
Clear on the left.
Oh shit! That was close.
Car on the right.
I'm gonna let him go. I don't want to battle with him.
Clear on the right. Slow car ahead. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Car definitely tried to rotate.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Guy wiped out behind me. He came in hot, nearly rear-ended me, and he had to turn to avoid hitting me. I didn't brake check him. I was just trying to play it safe through that corner. Let him go too.
Clear on the left. Yellow flag, be careful.
car is destroyed.
You're on the left.
Thank you. He could have let me go a long time ago. BMW caught up to us. So what I'm going to do is let him pass and let him deal with this. Let him deal with this guy and figure out how to get past it. Go ahead.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh well. It was either that or I lose the car.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh shit! I trail braked it around the corner, which that was fine. But then I tried to get a jump out of the apex. It just screwed it up. Damn, and now the steering feels super heavy. See if any damage was done. Nope.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Almost lost that back end. Trying to get out of there early. Because I really think I can catch that car in front of me. across it again, try to rotate it.
Final lap, give it all you can. Yes, you could. Now bring the car back.
Yeesh. I finished 21st, but I did qualify dead last, if that's any consolation. That ended up being fun, but it was scary. Coming into this race, I was not feeling good about it. I mean, my lap times were shit, make no mistake about it. I was turning in 224s. With the Porsche, if I'm having a good lap, I can turn in a 222, but these guys are turning in, even in these lower splits, these guys are still turning in 219s. So even with the Porsche, I still wouldn't have had a chance, but I think I could have finished up better than 21st place. So I want to come back with my Porsche, so let me check the time and see if I can enter the next race. Give me a second, folks. I gotta take the headset off, so you guys might see a blackout or a funny looking screen for a second while I see about entering the next race. Be right back. Okay, so we did make it to the next race. It starts in about 10 minutes. We are going back to the Porsche. I got to back out and get my car because I'm committed. There we go. Got my trusty Porsche back. All right, got to type in a little fuel. Let's get in here, get some, what the hell? That explains that. Let's get in here and get some practice again. We are back in my trusty Porsche.
You look so calm. I mean, I expected you to be a bit more happy being the fastest man car.
Because it was 1 hour ago when I read it for now in the car. It's good after 24 hours.
And how important is
Close
it
the
to
brake
find
ducts a
something
little bit.
to it?
So fastest time in this practice session is 2:19.9.
All good so far. Let's see if you can keep up. Thank you. P15. Do you think you can go faster?
Steering soft on this. Steering was hard on that Audi. Gotta get used to this again.
light damage on the front.
Seconds worth of damage. Lost time. Shit! All right, the session's probably started by now, so let's head on out. Plus, I'm low on fuel. Two 4756 split 6. That's probably where I'm at. Oh, crikey, it's raining.
You look so calm. I mean, I expected you to be a bit happy.
Now, earlier this week, I did a race here, low fuel motorsports race, and it was raining during qualifying. But when the actual race started, the rain had stopped, but the track was still wet. And there were cars spinning out all over the place. Looks like the ground, even though it stopped raining, the ground must be still wet because my tires haven't gotten warm yet.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Oh, snap!
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Well done, mate. Cross the best. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Up, tires starting to get warm.
Slow car ahead. There's a slow car ahead.
This track's starting to dry up. My tires are red, or yellowish red.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I'll let him go.
Session is now over.
So the track is starting to dry up because I'm starting to see a trail in the track where it's drying up. So if I go with the dry tires, I've got to stay in that dry trail. I mean, you guys can see it right there towards the outside. Right there, right in the center. You can see where it's drying up. So if I go with the wet tires, they're probably, the tires are going to get hot after 2 or 3 laps. So I'm going to have to go with the dry tires and just be mindful of the dry spots.
We are ready if you have to put 1 second for the lap, but I'm quite happy.
You look so calm. I mean, I expected you to be a bit more happy being the fastest man currently.
Because it was 1 hour ago.
Let's go, 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 go.
No, but it's good, but it's 24-hour race.
And how important is qualifying to you in a 24-hour race?
I mean, it's not really important because it's 24 hours, so you can start before you can do it, but important for the first 3-4 hours to be out of the mess, so it's quite important, and it's always nice to be in front of everyone.
All good so far. Let's see you keep it up. Thank you. So you're currently P15. Do you think you can go faster?
All right, see what you guys talking about anything. Nope.
First shot we did was okay, but we had a bit of traffic and could have been better. And changed over the car for the second one. It wasn't really improving, so we time unfortunately. So we tried to wait how to put everything together. So we just have so much experience in it many times. Shot to go. It's quite a bit different. It's obviously a different concept of the car.
What the fuck? Let's get back in my own goddamn car. So the conditions, it says track is greasy. And I kind of saw where the trouble spots are. So I don't think I'm going to really try to battle it out with some of these super aggressive guys. All they're going to do is just go up front and cause. All they're going to do is go up front and cause a wreck. So if somebody super aggressive is trying to get past me, I'm not going to defend my position. I'm just going to let them go right into the pack, be super aggressive and take somebody out. Because one thing that has been happening with these low fuel motorsports race, I think they're up to like 47,000 registered users. And over the past few months, I've noticed that more and more aggressive drivers are getting in here, and they're causing wrecks. I mean, they're trying to overtake cars in the middle of a pack. I mean, it's like they got 5 cars right in front of them, and they're going to try to overtake all 5 of those cars before they get to turn 1, and they're causing wrecks. So I don't want to get caught up in any of these wrecks. So the plan is, like right here, I qualified 14th. I'm just going to try to stay with the cars that's in front of me. And if somebody is coming in and they're coming in too fast, I'm not going to try to defend them. I'm just going to let them go in front of me and then get behind them, let them go. And when I see them catching up to a group of cars, I'm going to back off, let him go in there like a bowling ball and tear up all those pins and then drive through it.
30 seconds.
So, you guys probably know by
Going
now,
double file.
some new cars are coming. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS, which is a pretty slick looking Porsche. And that new Ferrari is killing it too. I think it's a Ferrari 286. Those are new cars that's going to be making their debut, I think sometime next year. And I do believe they're going to be on this game. So when those cars hit, I mean, I'm going to switch to one of those cars. Then we got some GT2 cars coming.
Green light, give it all you can. Car on the right, clear on the right. Car on the right,
I can feel the spots in.
clear on the right.
Look at this! What did I tell you guys?
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, yellow flag.
I knew an idiot was gonna get in there and take a chance. I should report his ass. There was a guy in a BMW, he bumped me, bounced off of me like a pinball, then took out several other cars. No sooner I said that I felt some wet spots on the track. Guy comes barreling through there. Track is still funny. transform.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Oh shit! Did I scare him?
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Medium on the car ahead is second two. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
C Slim was good. Sorry, brother. having a battle.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Word on the street that I'm after a 4090. You got it, brother.
Still a way to go.
Shit.
Clear on the right.
It was either that or I hit him.
Falling behind in the car in front in sector 3.
We'll catch him. He went off the track.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
He tried to take it back. Damn, that McLaren is coming fast. That's the BMW that caused the wreck at the beginning of the race. Oh shit, it's starting to rain again.
Gaining on
shit, and it's starting to rain
Car on
again.
the left. Clear on the left.
This is not gonna be good.
Slow car ahead.
I had to play it safe because I'm scared of the Eau Rouge when it's wet. B Gamer, what's up? How you doing? Oh, shite!
Leader has finished the race.
What was he doing? I had to play it safe. I had to play it safe.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
All right, I'll take that.
Take it easy.
I'll take that. Qualified 14th and finished 8th. I'll take that. I will take that. You know what? Let me save that replay. That was a nail biter. Oh, that was a lot of fun. It was scary too. Whew. So to recap you guys what my game plan was. I've said it before that Low Fuel Motorsports, good game. Thanks gamer, appreciate it. As I was saying about Low Fuel Motorsports, they picked up a lot of users over the past few months. They're up to 47,000 users now. And what that brings with it is a lot more people who are being super aggressive and taking chances they should not be taking. In fact, let me show you. We're going to leave this session and go back to the replay. And I'm going to show you that guy in the BMW, what he was doing. He took an unnecessary chance. He shot right in the middle of that pack. And he bumped me. He bounced. He pinballed off of me. And then he took out like 5 cars. So let's have a quick look where that wreck happened. At least this guy in the BMW that I'm talking about. All right. You know what? I'm going to get out the car too, so you guys can see it. This BMW right here. Right there. And he ended up going off the side of the road anyway, I think. Or did he? At this point, the track still had a couple of damp spots in it, and I really couldn't take any chances. That was a close one right there. Is this an Assetto Corsa game? Yeah, this is Assetto Corsa Competizione. I race in VR. I love racing in VR. It's nothing like racing in VR. Assuming you can still hear me. Yeah, assuming you can still hear me. This is Assetto Corsa Competizione. Whew, was that scary? But it was fun. Even with the Audi was scary, but that was fun too. It took me a while to get used to the Audi, but I think from my experience that Audi had a little bit better brakes than the Porsche that I use, but the back end of that Audi is more prone to come loose than the Porsche did. So took some getting used to. You also play in VR? Cool. What headset do you use? So as you can see, I'm wearing a Quest 2, and my gaming PC that I'm sitting at right now has a 3080 Ti. I'm looking to upgrade to the 4090 when that comes out. And my streaming PC in the other room has a 3070 Ti in it because I use that. That's basically my backup gaming PC. If something were to go wrong with this PC, or I just simply feel like playing something different, I go in the other room and play on that PC in there. So Yikes. Oh, you have a Quest 2? So what are you working with for a graphics card? I also want to let everyone know that I don't have to work this weekend. That's why you're in my recommendations on YouTube. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, and thank you to YouTube. Hopefully you'll stick around because my channel, I actually have 3 channels. One of them I haven't used in a while. I've got this channel right here, which I mainly focus on VR sim racing. I have a Twitch channel. Link is in the description to my Twitch channel. I stream everything on Twitch. I stream flat screen games, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Star Wars Squadrons in VR. I also do F122. I race that in VR. So it's just random on Twitch. I play a bunch of different stuff on Twitch. And then my third channel is called The Godfather of VR. And with that channel, I haven't used that channel in about a year. But what I was doing with that channel was covering VR news, having podcasts covering VR news. And so with PSVR 2 right around the corner, I'm about ready to bring that channel back. I also used to have a show called Live from Wakanda, where I used to talk about the latest news on both VR and flat screen. And so Live from Wakanda, I'm not sure if I'll bring that back, but as far as the Godfather of VR channel, once I get that up and running again, because in that channel, I guess I dress up like a mob boss, and so when I have a guest on there, I call it a sit down. But the Godfather of VR, I haven't fired that channel back up yet. When I do, I will definitely be sure to put the link out to it. And then the link to my Twitch is in the description. Also, my son has a channel called Gears of War VR, where he's created a Gears of War VR multiplayer on VR chat, which is free. So if you also dive into VR chat, you subscribe, appreciate it. So if you jump into VR chat and you look up the name Ski, you will find my son's Gears of War maps that he's created. What he's basically done was he's extracted the Gears of War maps from the actual game and reformatted them in VR, and then and he's created the Gears avatars in VR with working chainsaw, working lancer, working shotgun, boom shot, long shot, all that stuff. It all works. So definitely check out my son's channel. It's called Gears of War VR. The thumbnail is a picture of Marcus Phoenix wearing an Oculus Quest headset. So definitely check that out too. So I'm feeling like doing some more Star Wars Squadron. I'm sorry. And if I do that, I'm going to do that on Twitch, and I'm going to have to do it from the PlayStation VR because my PC in there, I was playing on that PC and it crashed 3 times right in the middle of the session. So the game gave me a lever penalty and it makes me wait. It makes me wait for a match, and sometimes I end up waiting 10 minutes to get into a match. So if I stream Star Wars Squadrons, it will be on Twitch this evening, and I'll be playing that from PlayStation VR. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and grab a bite to eat, and unwind for a little bit because that race it was tense, but it was a lot of fun, and then come back with something a little bit later. So at this point, I'm leaning towards saying look for me on Twitch to stream Star Wars Squadrons on PlayStation VR. So link to my Twitch is in the description. So follow me, subscribe, however they call it over there, And for those of you that'll join me, I'll look for you later. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and boogie on out of here. I think I've been streaming now for about 2.5, 3 hours, I believe. So yeah, definitely need to take a break. And I appreciate I appreciate V Gamer. I appreciate the sub, and I hope I can entertain you. Hope you enjoy the content. With that, thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to boogie on out of here. Until then, you all know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. We'll catch you all later, hopefully on Twitch. Until then, have a good one.